第二集咧就係想Gloria 會同我哋講一講佢哋嘅困難，即係老人痴呆症呢一樣嘢，因為係佢唔係話短期嘅一樣，突然間發生就突然間完，佢係幾年咁樣講法。咁喺情形之下咧，除咗佢自己嘅健康有問題嘅人咧，佢哋即係變咗複雜好多啦。就係如果冇人幫，應該點做咧？咁我就想同佢訪問之內啊，即之中就係介紹俾各位就係、如果係一個人係咁多問題已經，即係如果係幾萬人、幾百萬人，嗰、個問題仲更加大。咁喺情形之下咧，如果係你自己，你哋有邊個喺以前發生嘅事又好，幫過其他人又好，有啲咩可以幫助其他人嘅？好似話你做嗰啲咩嘢係簡單好多。順利好多，同埋幫到好多人，唔會用咁多金錢，唔會咁多時候，同埋即係有自己可以休息，呢幾樣嘅就好重要嘅。咁你如果幫到嘅話咧，就請你同我哋可以通下交易，同我哋講一講佢，用我嘅 website 嗰度寫俾我哋睇睇。嗱，如果係其他有啲人，我就話我自己一唔掂咧。我就翻香港，翻大陸，有啲咩事咧就寧願唔理，即係好似因為嗰邊咧好多人咧就係佢有工人啦，即係一個用途唔同咗啊！喺美國即係變咗係一定要自己做，除非你自己話好有錢可以請一日可以3班人就做嘅，3個人做嘅。咁每個人咧嘅性格都唔同啊，幫你嗰啲人咧未必除咗你幫你之外可以幫你啦。人唔可以或者同呢個病人咧，交合得唔好。一個嘅脾氣或者唔好啊，飲食唔同啊，同埋一個人瞓覺都習慣呢啲嘢，啲日日都唔個個都唔同嘅。咁Gloria已經講咗就好多話除咗佢自己係要買餸之外咧，要同呢個幫嘅人啊，佢哋食咩嘢，Gloria都要幫佢買埋。咁佢如果3個人都唔同口味嘅話咧，咁你即係買啲嘢3樣都唔同咧，即係已經係一個好大嘅一個即係個 challenge，即係個多好多。咁呢一樣咧嚟講，一個人做咧，當然就係即係好會個人咧差唔多做完一日已經好攰啦。咁呢個問題咧想大家就係我而家話聲俾大家聽下，如果係做得到，如果有病人即係有自己有朋友啊。有個組織咁樣嘅情形之下咧，可以大家照顧大家。咁好，我哋講完之後睇完你下一集再同你傾傾。
Right now, we're going to talk a little bit about home care when you're one-on-one with your mother at home. This is really a 24-hour job per day. And Gloria is going to explain to us a little bit of the hardships she underwent.
I feel that one of the most difficult things was not being aware of the fact that you can never leave. So from being an independent person to someone that had to stay in the house 24/7, that was very, very difficult. And even if you do get help, which I ended up hiring people to come in during the day for a break or if I was working, you have problems that come up with hiring people that maybe can get along with the issue, or they have to know about Alzheimer's, and you have to be able to trust them, and that's very difficult.
How did you go about picking? I mean, there's so many agencies out there, the different level of care and quality.
Absolutely.
So how do you gauge? I mean, aside from online, you read about it ahead of time. Do you give them a week of trial or?
Well, I probably should have, but I actually just did a lot of interviewing because in my business I used to hire and let people go also. But I would just try to be careful about the interviewing, but really it's about the one-on-one between my mother and the caregiver when I'm not there. I have to make sure that they're being she's being taken care of properly because my mom's very independent and she's not about to have someone tell her how to take a shower, but yet she can't shower on her own. You can't leave her in the shower alone. So you have to stand right outside. Plus she was always cold. There's issues also of having patience because you have to listen sometimes 10, 20 times a day to the same story.
Mm.
And starts again the next day. It's like Groundhog Day, exact same. And it doesn't sound like a difficult thing, but it is. Or my mother got into hiding purses, my purse or my keys or her purse, and then she'd forget where it is. And, actually hours could be spent looking for my belongings and her belongings because she couldn't remember where she hid them.
So what you're describing is a behavior that's almost like a child's play, that they would do a hide and seek with you or something.
Yes, but being that she was independent and not used to having anyone tell her what to do, showering became a huge problem because she wanted her privacy, but yet we can't leave her alone. She could fall and she would get very argumentative. So that would be difficult also.
The most important thing, knowing that a lot of times these senior facilities, there's a fair bit of dishonesty, shall we say, or abusiveness. Even though you pay top dollars, you may not get the right person.
That's right.
And agencies just hire people like you and I do, and they don't know who they are aside from the basic screening tools. Is that how can one individual interact with your mom and to be her taste, so to speak? And that person is not always going to be there. There's going to be substitutes on weekends so they can have
Yes.
a break. And there are days when they're sick. They have their own personal needs.
Right.
So these are huge problems.
It's a great problem because with an agency, they can't work over 9-hour periods. I thought it was 8, but it's 9 for at home if the caregiver's in the home. You still have to have, if I were to go out of town, 3 caregivers in one day because they can't go into overtime because you have to think of the legal issues also. And then you have to have separate people come in on the weekends. So you actually have 6 or 7 caregivers, and it was upsetting for my mom. It's very difficult. And again, I didn't want to do anything illegal. I wanted all of the taxes to be paid, and I didn't want any problems as far as, employee issues.
Now,
So-
obviously, when you have several people going in and out, they all have different things they want to eat.
Yes.
They have to cook in there.
Yes.
And that individual may not like what they cook and the smell in the house. all
Plus
kinds
my
of
time
things.
in shopping,
Right.
because I wasn't just shopping for my mother, I was shopping for the caregivers. And each of them have their likes, their dislikes. Some could cook, some could. I mean, it's very difficult.
Now, for the audience, of course, this is an eye opener as to what happens in one unit, one person.
Yes.
Can you imagine if you have 10 million people like this?
Yes.
And throughout, not just in the United States, but as the age of population gets older, which we are as baby boomers, our offsprings will have to take care of us. And the difficulty ahead of them, I think, is going to be immense, especially now that people don't have more than, say, 1 or 2 children. The responsibility now becomes much greater, in addition to paying the national debt.
And doctor, if I can point out, it's so hurtful to see so many elderly that don't have visitors, don't have family come either at the facilities or the different, homes that have no one. And it's something we need to think about, that all of us are going to be in that position one day. And we have to start thinking about caring for one another now.
I think Gloria has mentioned a very important point, is that hindsight is 2020. We know what's going to happen after it's been done and taken care of. But what's ahead of us, I think, is the importance of this program, is to not only be aware of what is to come, but actually for the next generation, what they need to know. For the last part of this interview, Gloria's going to tell us a little bit about how she would do it differently now that the diagnosis is made and she's in the depth of all this. For people who are going to be needing this similar advice and similar situations, how would she do it differently?
Firstly, I would make sure that I had as much information about this disease as possible. It isn't just about forgetting. It's, as they say, the long goodbye. You slowly but surely see your parent or your loved one. You see them passing each day, and it's just very emotionally draining. Also, one other issue needs to be the financial issue. You really have to think ahead because it can be very, very expensive for families. And if you don't have in-home caregivers or family members, and they have to go in an assisted living, it could be $8,000 or $9,000 a month. So that needs to be taken into account also.
I mean, think about like how would you deal with it in an emotional way, not only financial but physically? How would you tackle it differently?
I was warned, take care of yourself, take care of yourself. And I obligated myself to at least a year to be with mom in a transition. It's going on 3 years now. Everything took so much longer, and it's just been such an emotional roller coaster. I'm much better than I was the first year, simply because of the support I feel from Alzheimer's Association. But other people that have families, hopefully that would be the largest support. But from what I understand, a lot of families break up over this because there's usually one main caregiver that takes care of everything. And I had to accept other family members aren't able to handle it. So I just accept that.
I think, for other people, not only do you have to be, if you look at reality, it is not only a financial burden that a lot of times people don't see ahead. Number two is that if you are with a small family, who's going to support you and help you physically, and being an emotionally draining problem that doesn't go away in months and months and months, but it goes on for years.
Yes.
Who's going to have that stamina to continue provide that care, being 24/7? And then on top of that, that is if you're healthy to take care of your mom or dad. If you're not healthy, who's going to take over? I think these are real problems, not only for the family unit, but socially it's going to be very draining.
Well, there's early onset Alzheimer's also that can start in your 50s. So if you have early onset 50 and then you're going to live another 40 years, we have to think about this.
In conclusion, Gloria is going to tell us a little bit about how she would summarize all the important points in this talk.
I would say in the beginning to try to get as much knowledge as possible, even if you're calling Alzheimer's Association daily, because you have to be aware and have the facts of what you're dealing with. Caregivers have to keep in mind they have to take care of themselves in order to take care of others. So self-care is very high on that list. Another issue is our legal issues. You have to think about possibly hiring attorneys and having your trust in line. If there are co-trustees, you really have to think about this long term, that all of these issues have to be discussed with every trustee, and that can
be very
it can create
frustrating
problems. So those are probably some of the main issues that I would think about, is trying to get the facts, take care of yourself, make sure your legal issues are in order, and just practice love in your heart.
I think Laura is definitely coming from her heart to tell us all her encounters. I think we appreciate her help, and hope that going forward that she's going to have a smooth sail for your mom.
Thank you.
我希望大家由呢10分鐘之內，有少少了解到呢個老人痴呆病嘅重要性，對社會問題仲唔止同個國家，你同埋你自己私人屋企人咧，都有好大嘅影響喎。對你自己，尤其是屋企人咧，如果你自己可以保持到同呢個你自己親戚可以幫到咧，就當然最好啦。但係每個人嘅情形都唔同，環境唔同。好似話你住嘅地方唔喺隔離啊， 唔係同一間屋住啊，即係離開，你點樣幫法咧？呢個你變咗要靠人哋咯。咁靠人哋之外，你信唔信呢個人咧？你點樣先知道呢個人咧對你媽媽、爸爸或者親戚係好咧？佢哋會唔會有啲咩對佢不利啊？尤其是錢啊、金錢方面啊、脾氣啊、同埋清潔、飲食呢樣嘢咧，冚唪唥都係要注重。咁其他有陣時咧，好似話，如果個人個態度佢自己係已經老人痴呆啦，你信邊個咧？如果一個話發脾氣係邊個啱邊個唔啱，你點知道咧？呢啲同埋有啲咩病，佢如果係唔識嘅話咧，你幫你啲人都唔可以同佢解決嘅喎。所以你除咗你有人幫你之外咧，有好多嘢都係自己要親自管理，同埋知道呢幾樣嘢嚟合埋加埋咧，就係對一個人好似話你自己嘅能力啊，即係24小時之內你可以擺幾多時候出去幫呢個病人，呢一樣嘢咧就係即係你每個人都唔同啦。咁喺情形之下咧，你可以了解到，如果係 Gloria 佢一個人做到咁多年，佢會唔會搞到佢自己脾氣都唔妥咧？或者瞓又瞓得唔好，食嘢食得唔好，又冇運動，同會血壓又高。如果佢自己有病嘅話咧，咁啊仲更加唔妥嚇。如果屋企話有啲咩大事唔好嘅嘢發生，屋企個仔女可能脾氣又唔好啊，或者丈夫即係脾氣又差咗，就因為啲時候冚唪唥用晒落呢個病人之內。咁呢啲情形咧都係搞到自己屋企嘅有分裂嘅機會。所以呢一樣嘢唔係咁簡單，唔係淨得話我揾個人睇住佢得啦，要自己即係要親自好多時要知道嘅。所以希望下一次咧同你講下其他啲嘢係可以幫到大家了解老人痴呆病之外，好似話即係大件嘅事發生，即係同大家再傾一傾。好，暫時係咁多。